The neighbors tried to kill us, bro.
Popular YouTuber Jake Paul recently escaped the clutches of death after the Team 10 bus was sabotaged. A wheel fell off the bus while it was on the highway, but fortunately Jake was not inside at the time. The bus was being driven by Max and the Martinez twins, who also managed to survive the ordeal. Jake suspects his neighbors were behind the assassination attempt, but can we be sure? What's going on, guys? My name is McCrudden, and in this video I'm gonna run down my full list of potential suspects for the attempted murder of Jake Paul. Now, if you have any real information about who may have done this, please contact the Los Angeles Police Department. And if you want to join me in speculating widely, join the conversation in the comments down below. Our first set of suspects are Jake Paul's neighbors, who Jake himself believed to be behind this dastardly deed.
The bus lopsides, they go flying into the middle of the traffic on the 101. The whole highway stops. Super dangerous situation, and our neighbors are the ones that did this.
Sure enough, Jake's neighbors have plenty of motive. Team 10's antics have terrorized the community with a constant stream of tween-age fans and childish stunts. Okay, I'm a little jealous I wasn't invited, but still, it's crazy.
A recent stunt involved tossing furniture into an empty pool and setting the pile on fire. Neighbors say as the pit was burning and smoking, they were fuming.
According to that exclusive from KTLA 5 News, the neighbors might even be planning on suing Jake.
They will decide whether to file a class action public nuisance lawsuit against Jake Paul and the homeowner.
But what if the neighbors are totally innocent? After all, the idea of removing the nuts off Jake's car wheels seems to have originated with his own brother. We're talking about Logan.
If you guys are Jake's neighbors, you guys should egg his house or take the lug nuts off the wheels of his cars or something like that.
No, because then you're gonna get mad that you didn't think of it first.
You're right.
That's right. Not only did he come up with the idea, but he also admits that he would be annoyed if someone else beat him to it. And if you think that he wouldn't be doing it just because of their family connections, let me remind you that these brothers have exchanged diss tracks. And brother-on-brother violence is not as rare as you might think. Here's a clip showing just that from a 1994 documentary known as The Lion King.
Long live the king.
Of course, I'm not the first to accuse Logan of planning this bus sabotage. No, that would be our next suspect. I'm talking about PewDiePie.
Jake Paul, your brother is trying to kill you. There's something fishy here, okay?
Yeah, there's something fishy going on, alright. Why would PewDiePie accuse Jake's own brother of the attempted murder? Unless he was trying to cover up his own tracks. Now, if you don't think PewDiePie has motive to do this, just take a look at PewDiePie's furious response to being dissed in Jake Paul's song, It's Everyday Bro.
All the competition, man. PewDiePie is next.
No! Ah! Oh, this makes me so angry.
Wow. PewDiePie obviously has some serious rage issues. It is really hard to think that he would respond with violence. While PewDiePie was fired from Disney just a few months ago, Jake recently stole his thunder, getting recently fired himself. Maybe that was the tipping point for PewDiePie, or maybe it points in the direction of yet further suspects. Perhaps Jake Paul's former Bizarre Fart cast members planned this attack, frustrated by the potential ratings drop they may suffer by their star's departure. Or maybe it was the evil Disney Corporation itself, eager to rid the world of a former Disney star whose recent conflict with his neighbors has not been exactly brand friendly.
We're families here, and we're more than happy to have them live here if they're respectful of their neighbors, but they're not.
Truth be told, it's not just industry insiders who have the capability of sabotaging the squad's bus. With his address publicly posted on the official Team 10 website, pretty much anybody would be able to access his fleet of awesome vehicles. Perhaps a crazed fan unscrewed those nuts to attract Jake's attention, but Jake is almost universally loved by everyone, so most people could not have thought to do something that might cause him harm. But DJ Jazzy Keemstar is not most people. The host of Drama Alert and my personal close friend was recently accused of murdering his competitor John Scarce. Of course, that theory was debunked when Scarce revealed that he in fact isn't dead.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
But with Keemstar not murdering Scarce, what if he used that time to plan his attack on Team 10 instead? Yeah, it is possible. But numerous other news media figures might be more likely, because like all world-changing public figures, Jake Paul has garnered his fair share of enemies in the press.
There's so many people who twist and turn things to make other people look bad in the media.
A Vanity Fair writer, Laura Bradley, has called Jake a famously obnoxious YouTuber. Ouch. And Variety contributor Brian Steenberg took shots at Jake's age, describing him as at the upper range of talent for Disney programs. Them be fighting words. That's gotta hurt poor Jake. But no one seems to have it in for Jake more than the Canadian media outlet, the National Post. In a piece called Why YouTube and former Vine star Jake Paul is a moronic menace to society, the paper revealed a severe level of murderous hatred. The article opens stating, "A man with two first names can never be trusted." It goes on to refer to Jake Paul as an overgrown man-child, one no one wants to actually know. It describes him as babbling about random things and calls Team 10 a supposed incubator for growing influencers to help spread his disease. The name of the author is mysteriously left off the online post, possibly so that the apparent attempted murderer could further hide his or her identity. With a clear axe to grind, this unknown author may just be the one we're looking for. Show me the person who penned this vicious article, and I'll show you the saboteur. Whoa, what happened there? That was a big word. Anyways guys, my name is Michael McCrudden, and for the record, I don't actually know who pulled the nuts off that bus wheel. They might just have fallen off on their own, as far as I know. But I want to know what you think. Who's out to get Jake Paul? Was it Keemstar? Was it Logan? Was it PewDiePie? Or was it the National Post? I look forward to reading your comments down below. Also be sure to check out our other videos on McCrudden Entertainment. That's our second channel. I'm actually putting together an audition tape because I want to be a member of Team 10. I'll be, you know, the dad guy. What? I'll still be cooler than Nick Crompton. Anyway, see you guys.